everybody, this is my chapter. Gonna be my chapter 10 Piggy Theory and also my Piggy Theory for the beginning. Now, to start off it, my first one is Tigery. Is Tigery lying? Now I know Tigery was sort of acted like a bad guy in the ending of chapter 9. He was like, oh, it's you're on the wrong side. And it's like Tigery is a bit sketchy. And then also goes along with the note that says it talks about if I won't be useful with them, I'll be useful against them. So maybe Tigery is gonna be the bad guy in the rest of the book. Like the rest of book 2, maybe he'll be the bad guy. Maybe it's not Mr. Stitchy, maybe it's all Tigery. Number 2, the cure. Now, if you go into Piggy Inner City, everybody in Piggy Inner City is still infected. So that means we are probably not going to get the cure at the end of book 2, but we might find the cure, but then maybe the cure ends up not being the cure after all. Number 3, Zizzy. Now, one thing I really think is going to happen is, with Zizzy, back at the refinery, she was, taken away, and we don't know what's really happened to her, but we do know that she might be possessed by the insolence, and she is infected, because it said her hand is gone. I think we all know what that means. It means she was scratched, and how it says she will not speak. So then number 4, the status. Now, someone found this static on the radio. If you guys know antics, then you probably already know this, but I'm not gonna show you what it is. I'm just gonna tell you what it was. So you heard this little static on the radio. Then you put it into these little the sound things that show the sounds. And if you actually put it through, it shows a smile. So could this be referring to smile for him? Number 5, the friend. Now, by the friend, I mean Rash, because I think Tigery and Rash were really close friends. Because, after all, the last time we saw Rash was back in the alleys of Chapter 1. We don't know what's happened to him. Is he infected? Is he not infected? I just think it's safe to say that he's infected, because Tigery wants to save him. Number 6, is Tigery lying? Now, is Tigery lying about his friend? Maybe Rash and Tigery aren't friends, and he's really just lying about it, you know? And my theory is Tigery is lying about it, and he's just trying to get the cure because he is actually being possessed by the insolence. Number 7, Pony being scratched. Now, Pony wasn't temporarily scratched. He was more like smacked. But still, he did get attacked by the insolence infected. Now, the infected are a different side, and the insolence are a different side as well. So, could this mean that my theory is Pony's going to get possessed by the insolence in the next chapter or 2? Because if you think about it, we only have 5 more chapters left, including the 2 main character chapters. And then book 2 is over. Number 7 or something, I believe that's what it was. This is going to be my last theory, but is Kona lying about the mall safety droid? What if he actually was the one that made it? And who knows? Now here's all my theories together. So in chapter 10, it's obviously going to be the lab because of what Conan said. Go down to his lab. We're going to take the radio with us, but then Pony is temporarily going to become the insolence. Like, he's going to be possessed by the insolence in that chapter. And then we might actually see Ghost Bunny, which is what I am going to say that's going to happen. Then we are going to figure out that Conan might be actually lying. And he built the safety mall droid, but we already know he built it, but he built the bad one. He programmed the bad one, and he programs Robbie to attack us. Then we learn that Conan is not good, which then means we might see a different side of Mimi, but then if Mimi's on the survivor ending and Mimi's not there, we might not see a different side of Mimi. And then, biggest theory of all that I am going to say is, I think in chapter 10, Zizzy is going to come back. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. And by the way, I will be doing a Q&A later today, so be on the lookout for that. Go onto my YouTube channel and look at the tabs and go to discussion. Comment down what you guys want me to answer, and I will gladly answer. It can be anything. Just no personal hygiene. Thank you all, and goodbye.